like trying to help out my teammate. He was a little grubby hooker. And came in, started pushing the other front rower. Then the front rower, I had dreads back then, and I had them like in a ponytail. And old mate goes, "Oh, F off, Paulini." Do you remember Paulini from Australian Idol? I was like, what?
Good afternoon, ladies and generals, talo falava, malo lele, and polovinaka, and welcome to another episode of the Faga Podcast. Sorry, the Faga UCE Podcast.
Think about it.
And joining us today, we have all the way out from the long white cloud in North Taro, we have my man Chris Setu.
Mahalo.
And all the way out of Goodnow, we have my man Kaimoa Sione Helu. And my man the Smoko King, all out of Zumbia. And my man Sino.
What's up, my peoples?
What's going on?
How's it going? I was just gang on myself. What's up? It's a new game.
What's been going on, boys? What's been happening?
You have an introduction yourself, mate.
Oh, and yes, I'm
Where you from?
Here's your boy Yops, out of Ascot. Malo.
The Fisher and Paigo.
The fridge himself. The only fridge that leaks every week.
Yes, welcome to another. What's this, episode 6?
Episode 6.
Episode 6, wow.
We've done well.
We have done well.
I haven't got cancelled yet.
They haven't kicked us out yet.
On that note, shout out to Caxton Hotel for hosting us once again.
Thank you, Caxton.
Yeah. Proudly brought to you by the Caxton.
Yeah.
Proudly brought to you.
Do you have any shout outs?
Yes,
Anyways, moving on to
Shout out to your dad.
Carry on.
yeah, just shake.
Look, just a quick one today. Shout out number 1 is Cashew Design. Was it Dave?
Yo,
Dan Vu.
Dan Vu.
That's my other son.
In Canada. There's he's in Canada there. If you want photographies, what do you call it?
Cartridges.
If you want to get some cartridges done, go through him. He'll look after you. We got Soul's Delights out in Red Bank. Plains, I think.
What do they do?
They do brownies and cake, chocolate cake, mud
Man, we
cake.
do heaps of shout outs, but no, you know.
Yeah, we're stuck.
I actually got.
We give.
I got some from
Soul's Delight. My words back.
Maro and the last one here is to shout out to LIT Lit Apparel.
Lit.
Oh,
yeah.
It's getting lit. It's
Yeah.
getting lit.
Lit.
Yeah. Also out of, I think they're out of the same. They're the same as Soul's Delight. So they're out of the same factory house thing. Those things. Hey.
And shout out to Inu Otai. I'm still waiting to Inu that Otai. But yeah. Next week,
Maro.
Hello. Oh, and shout out to my water bottle at the Flux for making me pay full price. Thank you.
Never love us, no discount code.
Any sponsors for the podcast?
No sponsors.
Last shout out to Sony. I'm looking for A7 free. I need one. Send it through, and I'll give you some cuddles. Thank you.
Wow.
Camel.
So, as we started it last week we had a nice Samoan pineapple crusted pie,
Yes.
cream pie. Hey, Chris.
It's so nice.
This week, we got a special treat. I think Chris is going to introduce his dishes.
Yes.
Today we have special dish. Very special dish. This one was so funny how you boys were down here yesterday. You know, doing all the
No invitation.
I didn't get an invite. I even asked, I was like, so just let me know if you need a hand. I'll just come hold the camera or something, hold the pen or hold the SD cards or something. And Tino goes, oh no, we'll be right. And I just seen that you were in here yesterday too.
Yeah.
So no invitation.
She's at home holding my bottles. True
I was at home holding mine.
Why did you really want to come? You trying to run away from your responsibilities at home?
Do you want a break? Is that
we're getting deep. Yeah.
we could just start with
wanted
that.
to get away. Now look, this we so we bought some
Oh, what's this?
So what we got here is a container full of kokolaiso. It is
yes.
Samoan dish. It is not for, it's not dessert, it's not lunch, it's for breakfast. So what I've got here is, obviously everyone knows what a kokolaiso looks like. It's, Tino, can you explain it to the people?
It's pretty much our version of chocolate cream rice. All it is it's rice with our cacao that we grow naturally on the island, where we pound and becomes a paste, becomes a chocolate, harden, and we add coconut cream.
King.
Coconut cream comes from the tree. We husk the coconut, crack the coconut, scratch the coconut, squeeze the coconut, and that's how we get the lovely flavors come through.
Lovely.
Some people like to add brown sugar. Some people like to add, the lime,
And
milk
lime leaves, and milk, whatever.
Some people like to add bread.
So this
People
is
like to add
a
bread.
this is a special one. This one because I haven't had a kokolaiso for pretty close to a year.
Okay.
Because there's a special ingredient that comes from New Zealand. It's called the lemon essence. Was it lemon essence?
Lemon essence.
Yeah.
Right.
Same but different. Lemon essence.
So just lauki polo.
Yeah. If you don't have one, just get lauki polo.
Yeah.
Right. That had to be one of the best explanations of kokolaiso.
Yeah.
You done well. See, that's
Mate,
the Smoko King, mate.
You know what it is.
To us Tongans, this looks like, when mum and dad forgot to buy breakfast and there's no whipping. And all there is, they make, there's rice or there's porridge in the thing, put some milk in there, then you put some butter, and then if it's special, you put some Milo on top. That's what it looked like.
Thank you.
So this was obviously the plan was I was gonna bring the kokolaiso and one of you three was gonna bring the rice or the bread and butter.
Nah, see,
There's no butter.
the missus last night.
We're on a diet.
The missus last night, she makes some cinnamon rolls. So we got some cinnamon rolls.
That explanation was plain up. This is the rice that we had growing up, and all the leftover rice from the curry a few days before, just put in
Cinnamon
there.
roll.
Just eat. Oh, see, I can't have it because okay, I'll have a little
Man,
one.
look
Yeah.
at that.
I was up last night till 12 o'clock baking these.
Oh, shout out to Carla for baking us some nice.
Thanks, Carla, for looking
my
after
diet
us.
too.
Obviously, Tino does nothing at home, so
Come on, boys. Give me some credit. I
So
watched
the,
the dishes.
Smoko King, mate. Smoko
the
King.
kokolaiso was requested last night by Yopu. So
Yes.
I had Le Tu'u Lawano. She was the one that cooked this for us. So
Tai
massive
lava.
shout out to.
Tai lava.
Thank you very nice. Whawhetai tele lava.
See,
This is so good.
that's the fresh from me.
Do Tongans have cocoa rice?
Nah, like I said, we have if you have rice, we cook it in milk with a little bit of butter, then have some Milo sprinkled on top.
Oh, yeah, like swalesa.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a Tongan. It's just you're struggling. What he got in the cupboard?
Yeah.
What
I
he
love
got.
that rice, that milk rice.
Oh yeah.
But you guys got that, what's the cracker one? With the
Mapapaku and I don't even know what we call it. You just soak the crackers with butter.
yes,
you
yes,
soak it in
yeah.
Milo.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
and
that's
it just
good
goes
too,
soggy.
eh?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh man, that's yeah.
Yeah, I put it up on my story. Palang is like, "What the hell are you eating? That is not food. Oh my gosh!"
And it's those big tins of
Yeah. Because those have multi-purpose uses.
It turns into a kailau drum.
Use it as a plate too.
You like this one, eh?
Moving on to our topics this week.
All right.
We're going back all the way back. Remember when our parents were, back in the day when they were still in the, twilight years, just before, you've just come along, but,
Shoot.
they were still living their
Back in
20s, their 30s, their best life.
back in Savai.
We're in the social. What was your go-to music that you grew up listening to with your parents? Like, what was the band or what was the song that's like an iconic song? Like, what was that song? Like, we all have, we got that ragga, huh?
Right, this one right now. This on right now.
This one?
This one I always heard.
This one.
Yeah.
With the crate.
So my
Do you know
mom
this
loves
one?
dancing. My mom loves dancing everywhere. So this is like
Hey, I didn't do this, eh?
yeah, very hard. Eh?
What was yours, Chris? What was your
I had a
parents?
couple. Mum and Dad had a couple. This one was definitely one. This
Yeah,
was
this
the
is a
runner.
famous one,
And then
yeah.
Thoughts from RSA too.
Thoughts.
Yeah,
That's
Thoughts.
a slow song, eh?
Nah,
Oui.
fast.
Very fast.
Like a gazelle.
Like how? Like this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
This one, yeah, you don't know this one, mate.
So when
okay.
when everyone was dancing at the table, was drinking, and the polite way to ask a lady or a man to come for a drink was the welcome.
Oh, true way.
Do it again.
This, and then they're like,
That's when no one came in there. You're like this, and there's no one coming in. You're like, oh, okay.
Okay, I'm on my way out.
it's that one, and they pretend they're wearing an ear, and they put their ear between their legs.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you Samoans are crazy.
That's when you know you're gonna start
This was-
throwing hands at the back like this.
Oh,
Hey, when you
true.
tuck your ear in like this and then you go.
Have you seen the one where they have no wings?
Yeah.
They have no wings, but
Show
then
us.
they squeeze it in.
I
and they're
forgot what it looked
So
like.
they're like that, and then they're just like, hey, they're like, hey, bro, that's a
Man, I remember the grapes. You know, picking the grapes, where they're just like, hey.
true.
And then there was you point your fingers up and you go, oh, there must be a hole up there.
Up where the snow is up there. Is it?
On top of the mountain, they were.
Over the mountain.
What about yours? Did you guys have like dances like at your mom in church?
Nah.
Shun is like,
Oh, we
nah.
had like concerts, like raising money for like schools back in Tonga, you know, look after them and stuff like that. But yeah, it was more like we call them like hivakakala. It's like songs like I think the people have remade them now. Like Hina was a good Hina.
Oh,
or we just
yeah,
do
yeah,
Tongan.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like we do Tongan dances and stuff like that. We
Yeah.
didn't really play like those type of disco music and have beer and stuff. 'Cause, my family was really hard in the church, so just like the rest of your family should have been. But no, it's good you guys have fun. You know?
That's because any like song that hits the top 100, there's always like a Tongan version. There's always a Samoan version.
100, eh?
There's always
Every time.
like I used to think like this was Samoan. Like growing up, like you hear some of the Balangi versions.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they must have took this. Copy.
They copied the Samoan song,
Yeah.
but
The best one they had was the...
that was another one. That was a hidden Samoan.
That was a massive hidden Samoa. That was. I think we should do a remake of that one soon and throw it up on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
yeah.
I reckon.
Padre.
Incoming.
And even that illusion. Hey, remember that
Oh,
illusion song?
yeah.
When they would sing it,
Oh,
came out?
Samoans. Oh yeah, Frankie J's Samoans. Like what?
Is that a Samoan song?
What?
Illusions.
Yeah. How does that go?
No, it's who sings it?
Some reggae
She's from
chick.
Jamaica.
Hey,
eh?
Jamaican. And Samoa did a version to it. And it was, yeah.
That's like Lucky Dube. Like growing up, I thought he was
he was-
Fijian. The next thing he's South African or something.
Yeah.
But
Bro.
Lucky Dube was the man.
Yeah, he's the man. Eh? Who
I
was?
thought Daniel Costello was,
Bro, even
I thought he was,
he's big in the islands. Eh?
that?
I thought he was American.
Oh, you don't
Danny
know him?
Costello.
Bro, his
I'll
songs.
play you.
You'll know his songs.
Must have not made it to Tonga.
Yeah, you know the song.
You know when this song comes on.
Bro, what's the song, bro?
And then your guy comes in and goes,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's at all the birthday parties.
The late great Daniel Ray Costello.
Yeah.
Dark moon.
Bro, this is the
And then,
song.
then he points where the moon. Oh, way
Oh,
up
yeah.
high
Bro,
up in the sky.
you know what's funny? Like the TikTok now is all from like all our old man's like dance moves.
Oh,
eh?
bro. When he used to come outside just to watch them, like, because they had a vibe, eh? They had that
all the
old man
time.
energy. And they're drinking their yuck beers and.
Oh, the Fosters and the Lion Red.
I actually enjoy the Lion Reds.
Oh, true.
But I went and had some
That's my dad's go-to, Z.
Lion Red.
And Fosters and
Did you drink Tipiro?
what? Yeah, Puro.
Premium ale. Very good, very good.
I don't drink that Epiro.
We've actually got good drinks back in Tonga.
Like
One of the best ciders I've had is in Tonga.
Oh,
back
true.
in Tonga.
What is it?
I forget the name of it, but it's the same brand that I photoshopped Te Piro over the top. It's the same brand.
Right.
But it's made in New Zealand, so I don't
Vailima. Because like Samoa have their one, Vailima.
Yeah.
Fiji have the Fiji water. What's Tonga's one?
Oh, we got beer, but it's not very.
I don't think
big.
Fiji water is actually from Fiji.
Oh,
It's just the brand.
Ah,
No,
right.
it's
Fiji's,
from I think at the start it was from Fiji. I'm pretty sure it's still
Oh, okay.
like from the natural springs over there in Ratoka.
You remember
Lautoka.
there used to be a company in Samoa called Levai.
Yeah.
So that was in Vaivase. we used to go, we knew the man that used to do that water, and all it was rainwater gone through a filter. And here we are just filling up these water bottles. And then on from the springs of Samoa.
From the springs of the heavens.
Hey.
And that,
Fraud.
And that was our water. I was like, no wonder why people are getting sick these days.
I don't know. Are these still...
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah.
I think they're more commercialized with their drinking water. I think that they've made more rules around it, so you can't just
Yeah, like the regulations. You can't have 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, you can't have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Talking about regulations, our government still hasn't decided who they want to govern Samoa.
And it's nearly been a month.
Should just do what Fiji does, just take
have a
over with
coup.
guns and stuff like that. Shout out to George Spate. Friend of the podcast.
Yeah, they run.
Massive fan of the podcast, that guy.
Who?
George Spate.
Just Spate.
Who's that?
The nephew of Thing Spate.
Uncle George.
Drinking Spate.
What are your thoughts on? Are you guys big on boxing? Like,
Oh man.
Yeah. Ever
Okay,
since
way
I got beat up by this girl, Selena. Yeah. I never forget. Anyways, carry on.
Salinas.
well, what's
Salinas.
Is there a backstory or is it just painful
no.
memories?
Yeah, I did get beat up when I was back at church. When I was a little kid. I promised myself never again. Will this ever happen again? But it happened again and again.
And again.
Moral of the story: don't hit the girls.
Don't hit the big kills.
Don't.
No, yeah, boxing's taken a weird
Yeah,
turn recently
big
with the
time.
YouTube boxers taking over,
Yeah.
making so much money off it.
But that's where the money is, eh?
Yeah,
If,
entertainment.
I think professional boxers are actually keen to take those fights now, eh?
Yeah, they
that's where
act
the-
like they're pissed off, but they're sort of like, oh,
Yeah.
pick me for your next one so I can get my
Yeah.
cash grab.
Because it's like
Because Floyd's he's jumped on it, eh?
Yeah,
jumping
Yeah,
in
he's
the
gone
ring
against Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. And Logan Paul's like, he's heavier, eh?
Yeah, but he's lost twice against KSI.
Who, Logan?
Yeah.
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 What about Logan City?
Wow. They lose every day. What's up?
Sorry, from Kunda.
Yeah.
Kunda.
Yeah, Logan's but I seen him wrestle against that Costa. You know
Oh
that-
yeah.
It was,
Yeah, but Costa got touched up by Israel.
yeah, but like, and I thought it was gonna be one of those little Costa was gonna smoke him because he was ruthless, but he gave him a really good run, that Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're going against Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, well,
like right.
That's different, yeah.
Old
That's like-
Floyd. Have you seen him recently?
No.
Man, he looks a bit weathered, but he'll probably still be good at defense and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was old when he fought
He'll never lose his touch though, I don't
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone
I think
thought-
he'll just be on defense and let Logan try and get him.
Because everyone thought, remember that fight against Conor McGregor?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And everyone thought that Conor was gonna toes him up because that first 5 rounds he was getting
Yeah,
touched up hard, eh? And
His
then the
defense
leg,
is just too good.
And then the legs just went underneath him. Then after that, FA UCE.
Don't do the boxing.
Like with all our fighters, though, we got some pretty good fighters out of Brisbane. Like we got the Tougher brothers.
Yeah.
We got
Justice.
Hooney.
Yeah.
Even from like abroad, like you got Tyson Pedro. You got
Bam, bam.
Bam, bam.
Bam Bam, and then you
Tilly
got
Vasa.
and then you got Mark Hunt.
We're going to say Mike.
My gun. Oh, it's your accent. You're doing your accent again. Not again. No, yeah, so some good fighters.
some good fighters, come out of our backyard. But then you got like YouTubers who want to call them out and like just for fame, quick. But then
Quick money, yeah, easy.
But who wouldn't give it up for quick money? Like Ben Askren, like easy $500,000. Like his whole bout that he fought throughout his career was pretty much one payday with what's his name? Logan? No, Jake Paul.
Yeah, I think they on the or whatever. Was it pay-per-view? They made like 75 mil off that.
Man, that's
It
crazy.
was like it didn't even last the whole one round.
But you know what boxing needs? Boxing needs those guys, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say what boxing needs is Jesus, but no, you go. You're taking another turn,
Well, I reckon boxing's kind of been dead lately, eh?
Yeah,
You know how
yeah.
UFC's kind of taken over?
Yeah.
UFC's kind of taken over, and then the boxing's kind of like it's had its moments, but now it's like.
I think Australian boxing the last year fired up. Like we got Tim Tszyu.
Oh, like those
Aussie
guys, yeah,
boxing's
like
alright.
now it's coming up.
Yeah, because during COVID they didn't really push too many boxing.
not much stuff
Whereas
was
UFC had their that little island that they did.
The Fight Island.
Yeah.
And they had those contender series that was going on, and
Who's in rugby games? Have you seen any good fighters like come out and even like surprise you? One of your teammates just come swinging during the game. You're like, oh yeah.
it's always the quiet guys. Hey, you know the
Whālangis, eh?
really nice guys.
Because you like to throw first, don't you, Chris?
Nah, usually last when everyone's involved and I'm...
The guys that throw first are the guys that don't know to use their hands.
I'm usually the last one and throw the punch.
And it's always the halfbacks, baskets.
It is the halfback.
Or
You
usually
guys-
start and then I just be like, what? And then get one of the boys to hold me back. See that?
You guys been in any fights like in the rugby game? Oh, actually, on tour. This guy
On to that
tours.
That's
Our
worse
first
on
ever
tour.
tour in Vietnam. He got red carded for throwing a punch, and then in Bangkok, 2019, this guy red carded for throwing a punch.
You grub.
So here's a box over here.
I don't just throw them. Like there's a reason why things happen. Like both times I get blindsided like with an elbow or something. And the first one, I punched the wrong guy.
That's cool, you ever go.
Shout out to Hong Kong Scottish for taking Tino's swings.
Sorry, it was
What a
meant to be
guy,
for
yeah.
our guy.
Freaking Tino,
Because
you
he goes,
dirty bastard.
it wasn't me, it was him. I was like, sorry, mate.
Oh man,
But
when
I've seen your fight.
I was playing league, I almost got into one. I was just like trying to help out my teammate. He was a little grubby hooker.
Yeah.
And came in, started pushing the other front rower. Then the front rower, I had dreads back then, and I had them like in a ponytail. And old mate goes, "Oh, f off, Paulini." Do you remember Paulini from Australian Idol? I was like, what? And then my teammate that I went to help, he started laughing. He's like, "Oh, he got you good. He got you good." Made me angry. I didn't shake his hand after the game, but. And he tried to add me on Facebook, but I was like, nah. Keep going. Sorry, mate. You had your chance.
This is Paulini, as you can see. Picture here. Talking about footy, like we got big finals coming up this weekend with the Aotearoa Super Rugby.
Sorry, the what?
Aotearoa.
That's where
Sorry, I don't know to speak Te Aroa. See, I'm as Aussie.
Cheerio.
Come, mate. Nah. The Aotearoa Super Rugby finals, and we got the Australian Super Rugby finals. Crusaders and Chiefs, who's your pick?
Chiefs, underdogs.
Man.
Yeah, we'll go for the
The
underdogs
Chiefs.
there. We'll go for the
Chiefs.
underdogs.
Who's you're wearing
Crusaders
it?
are too good, but like,
Man, I've seen some, but I just want to point out something. I've seen some frauds in my life.
I was going to say, mate. We weren't no one, mate. All on his Facebook. Yeah, blue.
I see some frauds in my life. This is the biggest fraud.
If you look back, I'm pretty sure he said something. Oh, where's Chief Mana at tonight? Eh? Where's Chief Mana? There it is.
bro, when he chucked up that post of me and him, I was like, you freaking.
That's what I
Hey,
said,
now
bro,
see,
that
you're
biggest
getting mixed
fraud.
up because my brother's name's Chris too, my cousin's name's Chris, so it's them two, not me.
Oh no,
okay,
you stay in
okay.
Otara, it's in the middle of like.
Yeah, it's in the middle of. Shut up, your milk.
Nah, Chris went to the Chiefs because the Blues were once again for another year build-ups.
Just like the Warriors.
Auckland build-ups.
building
I think we should new name for the Auckland Blues, Auckland Blues. I love the Blues, but damn.
Yeah.
Every year. We say it every year.
Every year.
But Blues this year, then.
Yeah, they did. They did go well. And
Yeah,
then,
state of origin.
I just want to mention another fraud on my left here. Can you show me your t-shirt, man? Notorious for his huckers. If you ever
Funny story. When I played overseas a few times, and every time you go, they think, "Oh, kia ora, you're from New Zealand." No, I'm Australian. Then have a few drinks. And, oh, can you show us the haka? No, sorry, I'm Tongan. And then have a few more drinks. Can you show us the haka? Okay, line up, everybody line up. And someone recorded it and sent it to the boys back here. And I'll never forget that moment.
what's that family show that they had in that family?
Oh,
did the
Family
haka?
Feud in America.
Yeah, just YouTube Family Feud haka. That's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just cut it short. And then it gets worse when they ask, "Oh, what does the words mean?" You're like, you're just calling your ancestors and you just make it up. But it works. It works.
Bro, we need to recover this video. I feel
I
like
saw there was another video that was in South Africa and they're all black and they were doing the haka too.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, this is the most disrespectful.
Oh yeah.
No
haka.
respect.
No respect. Like,
everyone's doing haka, even in America, eh?
Oh yeah. They're the worst American police. No, you guys are the worst, man. There's a guy on singing comp. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm from my culture. I'm Samoa." And then next thing, come on.
I see that it's like different, eh? I'm like,
man.
wow.
can you do the haka, Chris?
I actually, funny story, I led the first 15 haka back in school.
Oh.
There was kapau pango.
Oh, that's right. They let people lead the haka from the bench now, eh?
No, from the stands. Call it out from the stands.
Which haka? Like, what's the name of the original?
Kamate.
Comedy.
Kamate.
And then the kapa opango.
Which one did you guys do for the sevens?
We had our own one.
Ooh.
We had our own one. Yeah, it was a new one. It was put together by Gillies Kaka and his whānau. Yeah, they put it together. It was a pretty good one.
What's it called? Kapapulu.
Do you remember it?
No, I actually don't.
Definitely plastic.
Plastic Samoan, plastic kiwi.
Up the kiwi Samoan.
Play for the.
Soon you're going to be a plastic cup.
It's one of those ones. Does the dance looking to the side?
Bro, me and Sherwin's, that was where we always used to we do the haka and then we was like, bro, we used to go to the back gate.
Did you ever do your pukana face?
Oh, man.
Show us your best pukana face.
Bro, I never did the puka. It's funny because my partner's part Māori.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we're trying to sometimes we muck around at home and we try and make our kids do the pukana. And then my wife does it really well, but then she's like, "Oh, you do yours." And I'm like,
You know, the Pokemon were in town.
every time we did the haka there, we did it with passion.
But who's your pick? So you boys got the Chiefs. I'm going Crusaders.
Crusaders, yeah.
I'm back in the
Richie Mullen.
I reckon Crusaders will get up, but I reckon I want the Chiefs to get up.
Because
Yeah.
at the start of the year, Chiefs weren't doing too good, and then they just run home. They've come home.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's the one.
Just like your team.
That's what my coach used to tell me when when I was playing league. "Oh, boys, it's not where you start, it's where you finish." That was like when two of the boys that don't make the Q Cup first team in round one.
Yeah.
Then end of the season. I started in Reggie's. Now I'm down in the. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach.
I used to play a freebie, and now I play at 10 a.m. First game.
Oh man, that's the
We got we got the New Zealand one, and obviously the main one, the one that
Main
matters
event.
the most, the main event, happening Saturday night here at Suncorp Stadium.
Suncorp.
Suncorp
Suncorp or
Stadium.
Suncorp?
We got the Brumbies up against the Queensland Reds.
Redskins. Yeah, the Redskins.
Who do you got?
Oh, Reds. Going for the Reds.
All day.
Go for the Reds.
Better say the Reds as well.
I'm
Well,
going to go a different way here. Wow, everything went quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Which way? Which way? Which way are you going?
I'm gonna go Western Force, mate.
Okay, you didn't once again.
Nah, Reds.
Yeah.
Reds. 13 plus.
Oh, that's a big.
Oh, no,
that's
actually, no.
generous.
Reds 5 plus.
No, I think we'll run away with it.
Yeah, I think we'll run away with it. I think
Reds.
the potential injuries. The injuries that the Brumbies have this week with Lau out, Samoan out. Like, I don't think Rob Valentin is going to carry the whole back line. Like, I mean, he's a great player. I don't think without Samu
Yeah.
and without Folau there, he's key in their scrummaging. I mean, you got the two pros there. We got Alan Alatoa and Scott Seal.
Scotty.
Yeah. Some good
You know, they're
experience.
veterans. But then, you know, they've got an inexperienced hooker coming in.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure where they'll go with that. But
Well, yeah.
They'll be missing Pete Samuel too, eh?
yeah, I said that, Chris, if you were listening.
That's what he said. Samuel.
Because there's Pete Samuel and then there's Samuel.
Yeah, this
Two different players.
Samuel retired a long time ago, mate.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon are the the work-ons for the Reds this week? What was there from the last game they played?
Nella played a full game. Don't take him off. That's one. That's one
Yeah.
key one. If Nella
he's
comes
got-
off, or if
he's
he
gotta
gets injured,
take-
then we're
He's
not
got to
gonna
play
win.
480.
Yeah, he's got to play full 80.
And we're missing Hunter as well.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
they're missing.
Hunter's
Oh,
out.
man.
Hunter's out.
He's got a fractured cheekbone.
Sharks. That's crucial.
Hunter's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
He could be a late comer, but the reports last week was he definitely did he's got a fracture.
Yeah, I reckon. The Reds would have been drilling their line out more defense.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where it is. I reckon once they pump that out, then everything else.
But I reckon if it goes O'Connor, Stewart, Pitaya, and then we got the two Fijian wingers on the side,
Yeah.
and Haggerty at the back. That would be my go-to.
Oh, it's true.
And then
Haggerty
we'll
at
have
the
a-
back.
No, what about
Oh,
the
you
other
won't
guy?
hold- you-
Who's the other fellow? The one is
Yeah,
he's
from
like-
UQ.
Yeah.
Nah,
Jock Campbell.
Bro, he's good. He's
I
good.
don't,
man.
he'll come off the bench.
reckon?
Haggerty started
Experience.
more at fullback this year as well.
He's more of a kicking 15 though. Yeah.
Exactly, that's why I said
Yeah, territory. Yeah.
yeah. Because they're going to have to compensate for Hunter's defense and his ball run. Then they're going to have two playmakers. Because Hunter, like when he came on, he was that third playmaker on the edge.
See, I thought that game they lost to the full South when Hunter went off. It kind of
Yeah. Fell
Yeah.
apart.
disturbed.
Yeah, I mean, Fluke played.
Yeah,
played
he
too.
did really well when he came on,
Yeah.
but I thought that was probably one of the main ones, like one of the reasons.
Gotta be
That's
different,
just me
eh?
though, personally. When Hunter went off, it
Just
kind
because
of
Hunter's huge impact on the team.
So Jordan's got to pick that up. Because, like,
Yeah.
the things with Jordan is, like, he's not inconsistent, but he picks when
His
he wants to
moments,
play.
yeah.
Like, when he plays for the Wallaby, mate, he plays out, like, he guns everyone. And then when he comes back to, like, Super Rugby, like, he has... I'm not saying that he's not a good player, just saying that, like, there are moments where he's either lost in the game or hasn't, contributed enough to make an impact. But that's just me.
Do you reckon because he's a Wallaby that he's come down to Super Rugby that he's got more onus on him to create
Nah, I
opportunities?
think
or do you
because
reckon he's just-
Pattaya, it's just like he needs a combination, like with the 9 and 10.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think Pattaya needs that player, and I think Hunter's that player.
yeah.
They need to like work with, like, if Hunter was at 12, Pattaya at 13,
Yeah.
man, that's like a Conrad Smith and Manunu combination.
Because Hunter's got
If
a
they
kicking
get it
game
right.
now, eh?
Yeah,
And
He's been working with.
and he kicks off his left foot.
Yeah, both
that's
both
good.
leagues.
Yeah,
That's good. But even if he's out, we've gotta have belief in the young fellas.
Sorry, Brumbies. Brumbuck.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter who wins that as long as we get in there in the crowd. Get your tickets, ladies and genitals. And we'll
Get
see you in the
your
crowd.
tickets.
Dress up.
As long as you make it back to the Caxton straight after
Yeah.
the game, mate.
Caxton car
Make
park.
sure you come
the
here.
after party. Bro, also rumour mill this week come out. Andrew Johns and Joey Johns. Oh, Andrew
Oh, I've
Johns.
seen that.
Matty Johns and Andrew Johns
Yeah.
want to coach Samoa
Oh,
with
it was Sonny
SBW.
SBW.
Bro,
They all want to do
For
it for free.
Free.
came across
Imagine.
my Facebook group. It was the Fast community saying, just drop Paris right now.
I saw that on Facebook and I'm like, I just imagine Parrish reading that article.
Imagine
like,
that,
oh,
they would have been like,
But
Bloody hell.
he has done nothing. Like, the amount of time that Samoa's got in the NRL to form a Samoa team.
Yeah.
It's just as much as what Tonga's got. And Tonga showed a lot of success there with Tom Malolo, the
Yeah.
Fifita brothers, coming through the side.
The
Big
Conrad
hops.
Harrell.
That's cool. That's
Too many plastics in the
Gunray
Samoan
Harold.
team.
But we got a fire 5'8" right now playing for the Panthers. You know, we got the wingers, we got our there's a plethora of players that we can choose from. For like, who would your pick be to be in that? Do you guys watch the league? Or you got
Not as much.
Not as much,
Not
but
as
I know
much.
that Dylan Brown's part Samoan, so
Oh, hey.
the Eels, from the Parramatta Seals.
Bro, to be honest, I don't
And,
really know. I was gonna say Frank Pritchard, but that's like I was like, oh yeah, that's
I was
back
gonna say, I was gonna say Tutai Gifu.
Jerry Seal.
Oh, yeah. Francis Smelly. Francis Smelly.
Yeah.
the big boppers
That was
back there.
back
Back in the
days.
day, bro. That's
Who's that warrior that lost his leg? In the,
Twerra Nikau.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
my favourite Storm player.
Tower,
Yeah,
League.
he was mad.
That was my favourite
That one
Storm
was,
player. Him and
his mullet.
Kidwell.
Kidwell, yeah.
Kidwell. Fuck.
That's when I was a Melbourne Storm supporter.
Yeah, see, Melbourne baby.
There's another fraud. That's a real fraud.
Who do you go for, Broncos?
Melbourne.
Melbourne Broncos. Shout out Melbourne Broncos.
Melbourne Renegades.
Yeah, I am a Broncos fan. Big
Bronx.
Broncos fan.
Yeah, we're back. We're back, baby.
We are back
Yeah.
at MILF. What a comeback on the weekend against the
See,
Titans.
the everything that now everyone's talking about, Milford's this, Milford that, Milford this, and mate,
Has he been playing?
he
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, and he ripped
played
up.
a massive part in that win on Friday, mate. I thought Milfy played really
Him
well.
and Tyson
Yeah.
Campbell.
Especially after the last 2 weeks, the media's just been hounding him, saying, "Oh, this is your fault. This is your fault."
Yeah.
Next minute comes in, just does
Yeah.
his work.
Yeah.
You know, he's just show resilience.
It is. It is.
Perseverance.
Perseverance.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, when they interviewed him after the game, I was waiting for him to just rip up at the media, similar to
Nani.
yeah, Love Up. He's like, "Oh, put
Nani.
some respect on my
Put
name."
some respect on my name.
And then
man.
Milford's just like, "No, I've just been playing with my kids, and yeah, I had a good time."
Where did that come from? Was that Birdman?
Is it?
Birdman started that saying? When he went on the Breakfast Club? You
I don't
guys into hip hop scene? No?
Sorry, I'm gospel.
I go to church, man. I go to church, yeah.
I'm Kirk Franklin, mate.
Hey, you're good. You're good, right?
I could see us Kirk Franklin as well.
Go Franklin.
He's probably taller.
He's a little bit darker.
Oh, whoa. BML, BML.
BMU, is it?
But you know what else?
BFL.
Chris and
BFC.
Kirk Franklin share the same addiction that they share.
If you don't know what he's talking about, stop right now. Open up Google on your phone and type in, what did Kirk Franklin...
Right now, open up your Bible.
Open up your Bibles to,
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you. Very good.
what's your favourite Bible verse?
The what?
Your favourite Bible verse?
He doesn't know it. He doesn't have
Deuteronomy.
No, no weapon shall prosper. Oh, no weapon shall prosper. Thank you.
I think it's no weapon formed against me.
Woo! I don't know who's right. I can't check that. I can't check.
Yeah.
you don't know because you're Mormon.
Oh.
I'm not actually, but if you're Mormon, I'm sorry. This guy's being disrespectful.
Nah, I'm not.
Anyone here
Did you
Mormon?
watch the...
No hard feelings. No
Is
hard
anyone here
feelings.
Mormon?
No.
Yeah, yops.
No.
Oh,
No.
No.
Oh,
that's surprising. I thought.
No, he doesn't go to church.
Oh,
Oh, no, you do.
yeah, I go to church.
did you grow up Mormon?
No.
He grew up with horns.
You horny devil. You what a horny guy.
He's on fire. Oh, man. Woo. Okay.
Some effects here.
Nice. That's a good one.
This is some bad news coming out from like one of the legends from the Warriors this week too. Manu Watu.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Man, that's pretty sad. Like,
Is it true? Well, I didn't even know what.
Look, I can't say what. I've got no idea.
Yeah.
All I can go off is what he said.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
these
so he said
claims-
it.
No, he just said on
It
his
was an
Instagram.
apology. He did
I haven't.
an
Yeah, I
apology.
haven't followed it.
Oh, no. It was,
Well,
I think he wanted the, that's what I like about what social media is being used for now.
Yeah.
Is when there's news that's about to be leaked, it's good for professional players just to go from them
Yeah.
to the people.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no.
He just put out a message, positive
Yeah.
message, saying that like,
Today.
I'm going to fight this. These accusations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind my family, and keep your comments pretty much just
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
like
yeah,
if you got
true.
something to say about me, but don't involve my family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's big because he's a legend.
yeah, man, he's a
It's sad, eh? It's, I think it's very, very sad
the what?
that that stories come out and everyone's kind of like, dogging him already when
Yeah.
nothing's
Yeah.
confirmed yet. So
Well, that's what the media does. Finds
Yeah.
a story, hooks
Yeah.
everyone into the story. It's what sells. It's what we do too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't,
Yeah, even if it is true, it's not our place to judge.
Yeah.
Nah, get that money. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. We don't condone anything like that.
profiles.
John Chashit.
If
We
you
don't
see Sean on
condone it.
Saturday night doing these ones, heads or tails?
Oh, I get that. Every time I go, I always get those dodgy people coming like, oh, do you sell anything? I'm like,
Oh, true.
But you do though.
Man.
Have you
I'll
stopped?
give you a hug.
Have you
No,
stopped?
Joe gets down to the trucks.
Talking about our drugs, we got another topic here. What are some of your parents' favorite lines after giving you a hiding? Yeah, remember when you get
I love you. I love you.
Especially when you're getting a hiding, we're getting the mean hiding.
Yeah, so we're reminiscing back on on some life lessons that they said to us, why they did this, why they abused. To me, it was abuse.
To me, it was bullying.
Siona, you look like you're waking up some painful memories.
He's opened up the whole casket.
Fiona just dropped his head straight away
When he was talking, it really hit me in my heart. Back in the days, we took a break. My family took a break from going to the Tongan church, and Tongan churches, island churches, also have a dramas. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need time out.
That's
We
us
went
as
to a Palangi church, and my parents' English not so good. And Palangi churches, they go, "Oh, does anyone have any prayer points you wanna?" And my mum stands up and thinks she's really good at English back then. And I didn't mean to, me and my brother didn't mean to laugh at like when she stand up, like, yeah, this is I forget what she was talking about, but which is and this thing was really judged me. Yeah, that's when me and my brother started laughing. We didn't know my mum noticed, and then until we got home, and we noticed. But then after, because most of the time we get smacked doesn't hurt, but this one hurt it. Heard it, and then afterwards the explanation, we do this because we love you.
So that is
Otherwise, if we don't smack you, then you will be still trucks on the street. So thank you, Mom. I'm not selling drugs, and I'm not.
I sell the other things. I sell the other subscriptions.
What about you, Chris? Did your parents ever say anything?
Oh, heaps, mate.
Yeah, I would have said hips if your mate.
It's probably something similar to Sione, but when I was getting a hiding, they were saying it at that time. And like, do you know I will smack you? Do you know I will smack you?
Fasamoa.
You don't even know Samoan.
He's doing it so you understand.
I'm doing this for you. So it's always the, do you know I will smack you? No. Yeah, we smack you because we love you.
What about
Turn
you?
out like a stricken.
I think it's always the same. It's always the same.
Yeah.
It's always that, or just ruthless,
Yeah.
or they just say like
Hurtful things.
hurtful things. The stuff
Hurtful.
that make you like. Get over here.
Yeah.
Go
things-
back your bag.
I wish I remember.
Go pack your bags and go over there. They come back. Go over there. They come right back up.
I wish I remember. I was, knocked out.
Shout out Pack Fight Night, Juno versus his mum and dad.
Let's go.
I was always
And our main
reminded.
event for tonight.
I was always reminded the way Jesus died on the cross. That's me.
That's those TikToks, you say something back to your mum, next thing you wake up in heaven. Oh, man.
Talking about our parents too.
Yeah.
Were your parents hoarders? Did they
Bro, they
hoard?
still do big
Oh, yeah?
time. Anything.
Like what?
Bro, like there's just, man, like I remember one time we were living in Taranaki and my parents came down. They came down. It was like a 5-hour drive, and they flew down. And you know how they're staying at our house. My old man was only there for the weekend. Bro, I remember one day I went to training, and then I come home, and the old man was I was driving on my way home, and I seen this like old fella carrying like 3 mattresses from the hospice. I was like, please. I was like, please. I drove past. I was like, that's my old man. Well, he's carrying these mattresses all the way to our house, and I was just like, how are you gonna take her home? Like, he's just like, oh, can you try and fit in my suitcase? Bro. And
they're
like,
from the hospice.
Bro, from the hospice, I was like, it was free, but you know those mattresses that you chuck down, and I mean, like,
Those mattresses, dead people would have.
man.
They would have died on those mattresses.
But you know what? That's how my old man works, because like now we go home, all the grandkids are on the ground on the mattresses and all of that, and shout out to my old man. And
It's a good topic, this one, mate.
Out there, all hoarders.
At the moment we're sending container to Samoa. So my cousin is sending a container to Samoa, and so the missus been going, she's been doing her kind of work at home, like, putting all the stuff that we never wear, or hardly ever wear. So put them in a suitcase, and so I've been doing those. She goes, just have a look through the wardrobe and pull out what you don't need. I was like, oh yeah, sweet. I was going through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, come back. Come back. I was standing in front of him for ages.
Oh, hey.
Why are you tapping me under the table? That's a funny take, as well.
I'm telling you a story. I'm like trying to listen. But I felt a kick on my leg. I was like,
You felt a what? I think.
This is a family podcast. Sorry.
sorry.
This is a family podcast.
man, freaking Tito for
Gramping not white.
Oh, shit, man. Playing footsies over there. Far out, mate.
Kiki.
I wish my parents were hoarders and kept my photos of me. I still have 4 family photos. My brother, my sister. Oh, there's none of me. So, yeah, that's all right. I didn't want to be in the photos. And I'm the youngest, so I don't know. They must have stopped when I came along.
Hey, I think you're adopted, mate. Oh, wow. It's a text.
Hello.
Hey, it's a text.
Hello, darkness, my own.
Don't need a father. You need a
But even though our parents were hoarders, bro, when we went to Samoa, or like to Tonga or to Fiji, you take all your clothes, you take all your gears, and you come back.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
Come back, it's like, what the fuck?
You come back with like ears.
Yeah, bro.
Like lovers that have like Adidas.
You come back with stuff that's not even for you, for somebody else. Yeah, can you take this to my family?
That's true.
Why is that so true? Man?
But they think you go back and they think you're rich as.
Oh man, don't
They don't know the struggles we struggle here with.
with them.
Can I just have my money?
All right. Question time.
Oh yeah,
Are you Are you ticklish?
very hard out.
Are you?
Yeah. Get out of here.
Hey. Show me.
Show me your tickle. Show me your tickle.
Show me your.
Can I have a look?
I got one here.
You start, yep.
I'm all black, Kiwi diehard, but my son is born in Australia. Does he support Australia or All Blacks like me?
All Blacks.
No, that's up to the kid.
That's his own choice.
Yeah.
If he wants to be a man or a lady. Oh, what's the question? What's the question?
If you want to be a man, All Blacks. If you want to be a girl, those other things.
Yeah. Wallabies. He'll be a wallabies.
Wallabies.
One apiece.
This is from Friends again. Hi, Tino. Mike van Oxlon here. Can you speak Afrikaans yet?
Actually, I can't, eh?
Nee, spreken Afrikaans.
Yeah. No, I can't. I can't.
The only Afrikaans I know is, where's your papers, gift? This one's for me.
I'll say this one. So, hi, Shiano. Why are you so faithful to your wife, but not your diet?
Yeah, funny story. I just started my diet again today. Thank you.
This one's from Keith Eckenbauer. This one is, what island, in your opinion, has the most attractive poly women?
Tahiti.
Not the blackest.
Definitely not Fiji.
Oh, wow. BML. BLM. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
But Tahiti wins. French Polynesian.
Yeah, Tahiti.
Another one for Keith. Worst advice you've been given before taking the field? I got this one was because when we were growing up, we weren't allowed to play on Sundays. But then all of a sudden I was allowed to because I was all right playing rugby. And then my uncle, who's a pastor, came over once before one of my games. I was getting picked up, and he goes, "Oh, you really need to stop playing on Sunday, and you're not gonna make it." And then in my head I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna show you." And he was right. I never made it. So that advice was me trying to prove him wrong. I should have listened and never played. Thank you for that one.
Nah, my advice, the worst advice I got was, just give me 20 minutes. That's all I need. 20 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like how?
Look into the bench.
Isn't that
Give me a good 20 minutes. I'll bring you off and we'll rotate.
Yeah, and then 80 minutes later.
At 15 minutes, like, injury, so I think an injury.
Bro, isn't that? Yeah, that's one. That's definitely one.
Keith, is it true Islanders love to dance in the club so they don't have to buy rounds? Those ones saying it's your round, yeah. Oh, and then come back. Oh, drinking.
Hey,
No, we all have that one friend that we know. Not going to say any names. Goes to the bar by himself, and the other side of the bar buys himself a drink. And we're just waiting. Yo,
I know heaps of those guys.
Chris included.
I never go to the club, so I wouldn't know. Oh, whoa, Keith, you
Whoa.
well, the ones we.
Oh, but his one went darkness.
What would your wrestling name be if you joined the WWE? Sex Pest is already taken by Sionet. Oh, yeah.
What would yours be? Cool?
The fridge.
The fridge.
The fridge.
The pusa isa.
Open it up and feel it and smell the cheese. That's the one. That would have been Tonga Ninja, mate.
Ninja.
Oh,
What would your one? What would your one be?
Rikishi's already taken, so
Yokozuna.
Okay,
Right. Just takes.
I'll keep falling back into my.
Oh, what a roast session this one is.
It's your one, mate.
Have one.
Although you're all Aussie residents, you're all overstays at the Caxton Hotel. That's not a question. That's just
Hey, that's just a fact, mate.
Nah, we paid our dues last night at Yops.
Yeah, the
Came
boys.
in and we did
Doing-
some work
Doing it for the
for the
lads.
government.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doing it for the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, we don't know because we didn't get the invite.
Yeah, must have been nice. I saw the seafood platter. I was like, oh yeah,
It was a platter for 4, but
yeah. I said a prayer. I was like, oh, please make Tino and Yops have gout after this one. Thank you very much. Amen.
you guys got count?
I'm glad I don't have gout.
I've never got it before.
Nah.
Yeah. Never got it before.
What were you, Chris? You got a gout?
I had it once.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
it. I thought I had it once because You know, it's very large overheat. Jokes, personal jokes.
Hey, that's a gouge, mate.
I think that's called an STD.
Tell me, guys.
Oh, here I've got a late one.
It's so late.
It's so late.
Oh, do you do things together now? Eh? Do you work together as a team? Hey,
So this one came in late from Anonymous.
just fire it through, mate.
This one was. It's like a knock knock joke, but I don't know.
It's a what?
It's like a knock knock joke. But it's like,
Knock.
what happened when Chris went to keep his butt with the second time? What did the doctor call Chris the second time he came for a kippy?
What?
A rip off.
Is there anyone laughing?
Thank you for the knock knock joke.
It's not even a knock.
Thank you for the knock knock.
Oh, I've got a good knock knock one.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Is there?
Who's there?
I'm
Who?
Ivy.
Okay, we can't finish on that one. Okay, knock, knock, knock. There's no joke. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like, and share it with your auntie. And if you're listening on the Spotify or the Apple Podcast, make sure you give us a review. 5-star only. And yeah, give us a follow. Thanks, boys, for
Give us a hi. Give us a
coming
hi.
in.
Give us a hi. Give us a hi.
Thank you.
Shake it. Your best dad move. Your best dad move.
Is this the Van Damme one? Hey, Van Damme. He's like on the side.
Once again, thank you, Caxton, for having us tonight.
Thank
And
you.
every other night. Thank you, very good.
Peace out.
Peace out. Go to Reds.